In the world where power plays are often wielded, there are moments when the curtains are pulled back, revealing the hands that shape our reality. What if everything we see happening in Manipur, Bangladesh, and even GE's engine delay isn't just a chance, but a well planned strategy by those with much more stronger sinister intentions? Today, we take a closer look at these seemingly unrelated events and explore a disturbing possibility. Could the US deep state be orchestrating these crises? So, stay with me as we connect these dots and question everything. What if this is more than just a geopolitical turmoil, but a series of manipulation designed to destabilize nation with a specific focus on India? Manipur, a beautiful region, yet a hotbed of ethnic conflict. But among these communities here, it is important to recognize that the mighty people who are at the heart of the conflict are not the villain as the media portrays them. They are proud indigenous people fighting for their place in a rapidly changing political landscape. The mighty, who make up the majority of the population in Manipur, are defending their cultural and political landscape. Is legitimate. There are reports suggesting that foreign power, perhaps even the US, might be looking at Manipur as a pawn in much bigger geopolitical game. Manipur's location make it a strategic area in South Asia. Its border, Myanmar, and its proximity to China and Bangladesh make it a key piece in the region's its stability. And instability here could serve a larger agenda. So, here is the question: why would foreign actors want to destabilize a region like Manipur? Could the US deep state be using this conflict to weaken India, its growing rival in Asia? After all, India is becoming a major player in the Indo Pacific, and any regional instability could disrupt India's rise. A fragmented Northeast with its ethnic division would be a perfect breeding ground for foreign interventions. Is it possible that the US and other powers see India's progress as a threat and are willing to create chaos in places like Manipur to weaken India's from within? The role of media and covert support for insurgent group in the region raises many questions. It's situation where multiple narratives are being pushed and the truth is hard to find. What do you think? Could the US be quietly pulling strings behind the scene? Could they be using ethnic tension to serve a larger geopolitical goal? Let us know your thoughts and comment. Now let's turn to Bangladesh, a country that seems caught between democratic ideals and military control. But what if the real struggle here isn't just about governance? What if it's about control? Control that extends far beyond Dhaka's strength and streets. Bangladesh's coup in 2024 didn't come out of nowhere, while the media present it as a spontaneous reaction to a democratic issue. It might be a part of much larger power play. The military involvement isn't just about internal politics of Bangladesh. It's about regional power dynamics, and as a Manipur, it is same. It is about to destabilize India's neighborhood. The timing of the coup is suspicious. Why now and why this heavy-handed approach? If you look closely to Bangladesh instability affects India directly. The US and China have long been maneuvering in the region, and to destabilize Bangladesh could play into a hand by diverting India's attentions and its resources. Could the US deep state have had a hand in this coup? The military might be seen as a stabilizing force in Bangladesh, but its action could be a signal of something much more strategic. A weak Bangladesh is a perfect opportunity for external power to influence South Asia's power dynamic. Is the Bangladesh coup a part of broader geopolitical strategy, or is it truly an internal conflict? Who will stand to gain the most from weakened Bangladesh? Share your thoughts in the comment. Now, Let's look at something that may seem completely unrelated, but is it? GE's delay in engine deliveries in 2024 disrupted air travel globally, affecting airlines, industries, and governments. But could this just be another strategic move? The truth is, delay happen in global supply chain, but when a major corporation like GE cause a disruption on such a scale, we must ask, was this delay just about corporate inefficiency or was there something much more bigger? Given GE's pivotal role in the global aerospace industry, any major delay in the product caused ripple effects. These timing of the delays, just as airlines and economies were recovering from global crisis, seemed suspicious. Could GE, with its ties to powerful US interests, be complicit in undermining global infrastructure? If such a delay were orchestrated, it would be an indirect way to create chaos, especially in countries heavily reliant on these engines like India. Remember, companies like GE don't just manufacture product, they hold the power to disrupt economies. And when you are talking about global reach, the US government's influence over these corporations can't be dismissed. Could GE engine delay be a part of larger covert operation or is it just a supply chain failure? When you connect the dots between Manipur, Bangladesh and GE's engine delay, a disturbing picture emerges. These aren't just isolated events. They represent a broader effort to destabilize India, a rising power in the Indo-Pacific. From the unrest in Manipur to the coup in Bangladesh and even disruption of critical infrastructure by GE, each of these events play into the hand of global power, who sees India's rise as a threat. By weakening India, they can maintain control over the US deep state with its network of influence in corporations, in governments and military agendas could very well be silent hand behind these movements. They have the resources, they have the networks and the motive to orchestrate such operations. Now the question we must ask ourselves is this just a bad luck or are these events part of deliberate strategy? And if they are, who stands to gain from the unstable South Asia? As we have seen today, the world is not as it appears. The forces shaping our reality are complex, hidden, and often driven by agendas that go beyond national borders. But we have witnessed a Manipur, Bangladesh, and GE's engine delay is a wake up call. We must ask ourselves how many of these events are really just the surface of something deeper and much more sinister.